Well guys, our lake has flooded and damaged nearly all of the marinas and businesses around the lake, so all of the places that you normally see us hang out at on the channel are now under 15 to 20 feet of water. So because the lake is flooded, we're going to do a little river trip and try something that you normally can't do, and that is going up the Red River. It's usually not easily navigable for boats, but because of the flooding, we should be able to make it. So the goal we set is to ride 40 miles upstream to the Interstate 35 bridge that crosses between Texas and Oklahoma. All my friends brought their jet skis, so we've got a couple Yamahas, a couple Hondas, and then a couple Seadoos. We don't have any representation from Kawasaki or any old Polarises, but this is the best we could do. All right guys, we're out here at our lake. It's totally flooded. It's been raining for weeks. It's 15 feet above normal. And so that means most all of the marinas are shut down. There's hardly any boats out here, but it does mean that the rivers are up. So they're normally non-navigable. But we're gonna try and go up the Red River, which is to the west. That's why the lake is so brown, all the red mud. We got Cody on his new Sea-Doo. Ricky Diana got some Yamahas. Tim and Kelly, JT, they're on some Hondas. And I'm on the old Jalopy Sea-Doo that's a 2005, so we're not sure what's gonna happen. We've tried to go up the Red River before, but the water's always too low. You get there and you just get stuck in the sand, so we're gonna give it a shot. The I-35 bridge was on the news because the water was so high. I don't know if we'll make it that far or not. We'll find out. Before we can start going up the river, we're gonna have to make it across the lake to the mouth of the Red River. And with the flooding and the way the weather is today, that's gonna be a challenge in itself. There's the bathrooms there with probably 3 or 4 feet of water in them. There you go, got some fresh graffiti on the train bridge. A lot of people hate the graffiti on the train bridge here, but I kind of like it. It's like hieroglyphics, is that the right word? Artifacts from a previous time, because you can only get up there when it floods, and the last time was 2015, 10 years ago. Makes you wonder about some of the people that were up there, like Turbo. What happened to Turbo? Is he still around? Or all the guys that got up there and spray painted their girlfriend's name up there, are they still together? I don't know, it's interesting. We got some new 2025 graffiti up there too, so I'll be curious when the next time this floods again. Could be 10 years, could be 100 years, never know. Texoma's a big lake, so with any wind, it's like the ocean out here. We've got probably 6 miles to make it to the entrance of the river. So that's step one. Ricky's jet ski's already stumbling a bunch. It might be bad gas from it setting over winter. Little wavy. Okay, our rack just failed. What the hell? Help! I lost 2 gas cans, my damn cooler. I built this aluminum rack from scratch a couple years back, and it's never let me down until now. I think maybe I didn't have the cables and ratchet strap tight enough for the rough water we were in. Damn it, that's worked for like 2 years. Well, the good thing is gas floats, so gas is lighter than water, so the gas cans are floating, so that's cool. No, gas floats! It's lighter than water. But luckily the gang was able to round up all the wreckage out of the water. Hey! Everything's still here. I'm not sure. You got 1 gas can? Nice. Yeah. I think I almost got it. All right. Here, float it over to me.
I just have you actually used that to fill it up before? Like you have a funnel or something?
All right, I have no idea why the cooler at our rack just flew off the back of this. Nothing's broke, but the cooler stayed shut, so that's good. We've still got probably 5 miles to go until we get to the mouth of the Red River. Where's Ricky? Yeah, Ricky's ski is running better, but it's still stumbling. So everybody's still doing okay, except me. I have no idea why this damn thing flew off the back.
But you're not stumbling.
But we're not stumbling, so yeah, that's true. All right, let's keep going. Also getting our first signs of debris out here, so that's the one thing. Gotta watch out for all these logs, trees. I don't know how to get into the river exactly. There's like multiple spots on the map, so I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say watch out for crap like that. So the new problem we have, I don't know if y'all can see this on here, but I don't know where the actual entrance is to get into the river up here. There's like multiple options. And if you look out here, you can't see anything. So, yeah, so that's the problem we're running into now. I don't know which one we should go in. There's like 3 or 4 options, so.
Try one.
Let's just try one.
2 miles.
Yeah, we'll find out. Okay, I think this is not optimal, but I think the lake is so high, I think this might work. Maybe. I took us up into what I thought was an entrance to the river, but it wasn't. So I turned us around and led us into progressively worse and worse water. How the f do we get into this river? No! Alright. Don't you have Navionics on yours? Oh, you don't? And it looks like it's right
There?
there.
Well, let's just creep through the trees at idle.
Well, if you can see a hole up in here, I sucked some weeds up, so. So I'm cavitating, so I'll have to blow them out. I don't like the looks of any of this, to tell you the truth. Not doing too good. We're still looking for a spot to make it through into the river. It's just trees. So, I feel like we're in the damn swamp, Louisiana here. This does not look good. It just doesn't. I got something stuck in the prop, in the impeller. Again. Where's JT? Did he find a way in? He might have found a way in. Well, I've really let the team down here with my navigation skills. In the open road race that we do, that's why Jeff is the navigator, because I'm just not good at it. And I've led us down a path that got us to nowhere. JT went exploring up here and we haven't seen him in a while, so he might have found the way into the damn Red River. It's just right there. It's right past those trees. But I just haven't seen a way in, so we're gonna keep trying. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Where's JT? Where's your brother? Yeah, I got stuck in the impeller. I'm trying to blow it out. I got weeds in it. This might work if I had a good jet pump at the moment. So finally, after going back and forth through the trees, getting stuff stuck in the impellers, we popped out into the river channel that we were trying to get to in the first place about an hour ago. Boy, I really screwed that one up. Ricky made it through, so that's good. Yeah, perfect. Okay, Cody made it through in his new ski. He's probably pissed because he really spent some time buffing that thing up. Probably just scratched it up a little bit coming through the trees. Tim and Kelly are making it through. Diana and Pitts. Oh yeah.
Are you breadcrumbing that? What's the chances of us finding our way back through there?
Well, next time we'll go the main river on the backside we saw.
The correct way?
Yeah, we'll go the correct way next time. So now with everyone accounted for, we could finally take off down the river, trying to make it about 40 miles to that I-35 bridge.
Boys all say goodbye to the women that they swear are gonna be their wives. They'll be gone by the winter time, and they don't wanna bother with no friend of mine. We're hot American nights, shake your body dry on the coastline. We're hot American nights. We snuck our forks to the shore and drank a bottle bone dry.
As we started to get some miles under our seats, I started to reminisce back to 2015 when the lake last flooded, because my friends Cody, Grant, and I rode down the Red River on the opposite end of the lake towards New Orleans, and we had a blast. We made it about 40 miles downstream. Some people waved us over to a party they were having at their family farm. They let us drive their Geo Tracker around. We played slip and slide flip cup. And it was one of the first videos that I put up on this YouTube channel 10 years ago, back in 2015. And so today I started to wonder, as we're riding, would we see anything cool today? Would we actually make it to the I-35 bridge? But just as I was starting to get excited about what we might see today, JT started waving that he was having issues, and it was time for us to pull over to see what's going on. There we go. A little muddy. It's the Red River for you. All right, guys, we've made it approximately 12 miles down the river. 3 of us have made it here okay. Apparently JT's having issues with his ski. We're not really sure what the problem is yet, so Cody and Diana are out there. They're coming in now. How was y'all's running?
It was just fine.
It was fine?
It was really fun.
Good? No problems?
No problem.
No problem.
Okay. What about you, Ricky? Yours was stumbling.
It's still got a miss, but...
It's got a miss?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only at idle, so...
Wait, only at idle?
Yeah.
Okay. And how's your fuel situation?
Quarter of a tank so far.
A quarter of a tank. Okay. Quarter of a tank. And you guys say, how much have y'all burned?
1 bar.
1 bar.
I don't know how much.
If we trust that. Okay.
I was 2 bars.
And my fuel gauge doesn't work, so actually I'm gonna go pop the seat and look at the tank. We'll check. And then we'll see what's wrong with JT's ski here in a second. Looks like maybe a quarter of a tank. Quarter of a tank, that's not too bad. Ooh, what is it? Why is it doing that?
It's flubber, man. I don't know.
It's like sand, but there's something under it. It's like a water bed, like an 80s
Oh, it's just
water
water.
bed.
Yeah, man.
Whoa! Where are we at?
This is our normal spot, and we're way over here. And there's I-35.
I-35 is over here, so we could keep going
Yeah,
and get to
technically.
35.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, it looks like we can.
I've also lost a microphone. Should have been wearing in the waves.
I was trying to find Taylor's location because I have hers, but
Oh. Do we not have cell signal out here?
I do. It's just, I don't know if she does.
Oh, let's go interview JT. See what his issue is with his Honda. All right, what happened, sir? What's your
I
problem?
just started beeping and now it's got a 3,000 RPM rev limiter.
Oh, so will it not even plane out?
No.
Oh no!
I think you'll be okay without this.
JT, that's gonna be a long ride home if you can't plane out.
Oh, we'll be towing it because that beeping is really annoying.
Maybe we can fix it somehow.
Well, the battery terminal's kind of loose, so I tightened it up and it went away for a minute and came back. And I think we just need to get it nice and tight. So unhook.
Maybe if we unhook it.
Yeah, disconnect
unhook
the battery.
it.
Let it
Clear the codes out.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll try that.
They tighten the battery and it's
How's yours doing? 7 what?
miles per hour.
No, how's it doing? Yours?
7.
7 miles per hour? Is something's wrong with your speedo?
No, I sucked up something. This is the second time. I sucked something up earlier at the beginning of the river, and I just kind of blipped it a couple times. It threw it out. Yeah,
Oh.
throwing this one out.
Let's see what you find in there. Weeds.
Oh, my hand doesn't fit.
This is part of Jetski. Your hand doesn't fit.
No.
You're not a proctologist.
Oh shit, my hand's stuck. Okay. My hand doesn't fit.
Cody's still under there. They've moved it out into the river some. Ricky's trying to lean it to the right. So, not sure what he sucked up in there, but it will not come out. Can you even feel anything yet?
My hand, I can't get my hand past the grate this far and feel the shaft, but I can't feel the impeller.
I mean, you do that a lot at home. I don't know why you can't get it up in there now. So that means we've got 2 skis that won't plane out. Cody's and JT's. We're fucked. So we're thinking if you unhook the battery and hooked it back up, it clears the codes and maybe it'll be all right.
That's what I did. And earlier, I did this with the crappy tool that came with this one, which is smaller than this guy. And I couldn't get any torque on it, and it went away for a minute and came back. So I'm thinking it was just...
So torque the crap out of the battery terminals and maybe you're good?
That's the hope. Yeah, 1/8 turn on that one.
1/8 of a turn?
Oh, I got a 1/4 on that guy.
1/4 on the positive?
Yeah.
What was the code it threw?
Right there, that last hole, it said FI.
FI.
And I Googled it and it said fuel injection, which makes sense.
Fuel injection, might not be
Yeah,
good.
see, it goes away. No beep.
So you think it's good now?
I hope so.
So you're saying you want to keep going even though your ski was acting up?
We can give it a
Or
try.
do you want to go back?
No, let's keep going.
And
Why would I stop?
And Cody, yours is okay?
Sure, for now.
Okay. You're good?
Always.
Okay, I guess we're gonna keep going down river some. Or rather upriver, I guess, right?
Upriver,
My
yep.
bad. My bad. Alright. So we pulled our jet skis away from the beach to continue on with the journey, but JT's Honda jet ski only lasted about 2 minutes before it started going into limp mode again, and he just turned around to start heading home. A trip that would probably take him the rest of the day, maybe even until dark, to get back home. We kept riding for about another mile until we all started to feel bad, and we stopped to make a decision on what to do. We're kind of just floating here. Everybody's got the moral dilemma of, do you pull the... Oh. Running into a tree. I knocked it over, so that's okay. Anyway, like I was saying, the moral dilemma is, do you pull a top gear and let JT and Misha just go back in limp mode for hours and we keep going on, or do we go back with them? No one can seem to decide.
JT.
They want to go back with JT. I think Diana had a little bit of empathy and swayed the group. So, you know.
One person at least.
You know, I said just leave them, but oh, Cody wants to help him as well.
I started feeling bad about here.
You started feeling bad about here? Okay. All right, y'all, looks like we're aborting the mission. We're gonna go help JT get home. We're not gonna pull a top gear on him, so.
Oh, damn, there's a big ass fish swimming up behind.
A fish?
Yeah. If you were looking that way, you got it.
She's down with a well-intentioned man.
after a few miles, we caught JT, and I think he was pretty happy to see us.
Yeah, but we decided it'd be more entertaining if your friends were with you. We did go play for a minute, and then we were like, yeah, let's turn around.
So now, Diana is gonna try and tow JT's ski. JT's in there. We'll see if he remembers how to tie a bowline knot. JT, you remember how to tie a knot? Vaguely. Also kind of unrelated to the adventure here, I accidentally dumped the bag of GoPro and accessories into the river over here. It's in 16 feet of water, so we lost 2 GoPros, all the new mounts that I bought, and I think 8 to 10 batteries. Probably some other things too, but I don't know, that's part of it. You gotta get the shots, I guess. All right, so y'all are gonna ride that while you're being towed?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, what other option we have?
I mean, yeah, I guess you don't really have any options, so. Not really sure what speed we're gonna make over the next 20 miles, but I guess we'll find out. Enjoy the ride. So Diana pulled JT for a while and we just could not get his jet ski to plane out. It kept bobbing around. And the only thing I could think of is maybe extending our tow rope to get it out of the wake of Diana's jet ski. That was the last thing we could try. There was one, now, 669. Nope, I don't remember it. I gotta look that one up. I'm doing 2 bowlines.
Oh yeah. The other option.
I gotta look that one up. That was a good one to tie 2 ropes together.
Yeah,
all right, well, JT keeps getting waked out back here, so we're gonna double the anchor rope length
Here, do you have a safe place to put it?
and see if that helps. See if we can get this thing to plane out. Okay. All right. Oh, remember, guys. Whoa, whoa. It's okay for 2 guys to ride a jet ski as long as it's because you have no other option. Yeah, don't lose your drink. Okay, we've doubled the anchor rope for their tow line. And we're gonna see if they can plane this thing out. Otherwise, it's gonna be dark before we get this thing back home.
Yeah, we're only doing like 6 miles an hour.
Yeah, so. And that's 20.
Yeah, that's way better.
But she ain't planed out yet though.
Yeah, she is like 3/4 plane.
Yeah.
She holds a smile like someone would.
It's hard to see out there, but they're moving along pretty good. They're planed out.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, we made it to the big part of the lake here. It's kind of oceanic, but we're making it. I think we're gonna beat the sun, which is good. It's up there. We still got a couple hours. Barring some unforeseen circumstance, I think we'll make it. So we all fought through the waves and made it back to civilization, and I just kept thinking how lame it was that it's probably something simple like a bad sensor on that Honda jet ski that kept us from making it up the Red River like we wanted to. We fought the river, and the river won. Okay, Kelly lost her phone in the lake. How did you do that? What happened?
I was using my phone and it fell in the water.
Right at the dock.
And it sank really, really fast.
Okay, and it was a brand new iPhone 15 Pro Max.
It was.
Good job.
She pouted like a baby for the rest of the day because she lost her phone.
Well, on top of that, I was really, really sunburnt, and I was getting lectures about not wearing sunscreen when I wore sunscreen, and I just was over it. So I went to bed.
Did you have fun on the river at all?
It was amazing for me.
It was good?
It was very fun.
All right.
I went very fast on the jet ski.
All right.
Any day on the lake or the river is a good day. Had a few hiccups, but it was fun.
What happened?
We left our windows down.
You and Katie? So you
You see the shame on my face?
What drive back? Why'd you do that?
It was a team effort, I like to think, because I wasn't the only one in the car.
What do you call them?
Waverunners. They're not jet skis, but that's the popular name that everybody calls them.
Right.
But they're Waverunners.
Okay.
Jet skis you stand up on.
You sound like the guy in the comments, a few of them.
And I agree with him 100%. Because I grew up riding stand-up jet skis, and these were the best inventions because you didn't have to stand up anymore.
But despite losing over $1,000 in camera equipment into the water, Kelly losing her phone, JT's jet ski breaking down, and Pitts and Katie leaving their windows down during a rainstorm, it was worth it to hang out with the gang. Sometimes adventures just don't go how you planned them. Maybe we'll get another chance to head up the Red River one day, but either way, I appreciate you guys hanging out with us as always, and we'll see y'all next time.